Hi guys, it's Pepe Styling here. You're welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be making this beautiful cowl dress. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, so here I have my pattern paper. We're going to be drafting our pattern first. Okay, so here I'm measuring my shoulder to my bust point, which is 12 inches, shoulder to waistline, and then shoulder to hip line, and the full length of this dress. Okay, I'm just going to connect them using a straight line. Then from my bust point, I'm coming up by 2.5, which will be 7 as our chest line. Okay, so here I'm just labeling it chest line. This is our chest line, our bust point, then this is our waistline, hip line, and then the full length of the dress. Okay, so here I'm marking my shoulder. My shoulder is 16, divided into 2 is 8, and I marked it here, and I came down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Okay, so here I'm going to just connect these dots with a straight line. So for the neck width, okay, what we're drafting is the back pattern. Okay, so for the neck width, I'm using 3 inches, and for the neck depth, you can use 1, you can use 2. Okay, but for this tutorial I'm going to be using 1.5. okay, and I'm going to connect it just like so. Okay, this is basically like drafting a basic bodice, but a basic bodice without a dart. Okay, this dress will not be having any darts. So guys, if you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button. Okay, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to be doing is to impute our body measurement. So here I'm marking my bust circumference divided by 4. Okay, and I added 1 inch for seam allowance. Okay, and I'm also going to mark my waist circumference divided by 4 and 1 inch for seam allowance. Then here also I'm marking the hip plus 1 inch seam allowance. Okay, so whatever I marked here, I'm going to also mark the same thing on the full length of the dress, and then I'm going to be connecting the dots. Okay, so around the waist I added an extra 1 inch. Okay, because I want it to be very free. I don't want it to be all fitted around the waist, so I added extra 1 inch to it, and then I'm going to connect the whole dots. Okay, remember the dress is not going to have any darts. Okay, so now I'm going to also connect my armhole. Next is to cut out this pattern. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into 2. Okay, we're going to be cutting out the back part of this dress first. Okay, so here I'm holding my pattern with pins. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this out. Okay, this is the back piece. It's not going to have any zipper or anything at all. Okay, so this is it when I'm done cutting it out. For the front piece now, the part that has that cowl effect, okay, I'm going to fold my fabric into this triangular shape. Okay, and we're going to place the pattern paper just like so. Okay, I'm not using the slash and spread method, I'm using this method. Okay, because it looks much better using this method. So the wideness totally depends on you. You're going to be tilting your pattern paper like so. Okay, so depending on how much cowl effect you want on the front, you can decide to spread it even more. Okay, so for the down part, you should make sure that the end of this pattern paper is touching it just like so. Okay, so next I'm going to cut this out. Please watch carefully how I'm cutting it. Okay, so on this part where the shoulder started, you're going to notch it. It is very important. Okay, please notch it. Okay, when you open it up, it should look something like this. Okay. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to cut out a facing for the front. Okay, you can either use facing or you can just use the bias tape to turn this part. So we're going to sew from one of the notched end to the other. Here I've gone ahead to stitch it down. Okay, so I'm going to just trim out the excesses. You can decide to top stitch, it's totally optional. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to iron it all flat. Okay, so bring, and also I also did the same for the back. I also turned the neckline with a facing. So now I'm going to get the front piece, placing it on the back piece, right side facing each other. I'm going to go and stitch it, join the two of them on the shoulder using 1/2 inch. Okay, so this is it when I'm done joining them on the shoulder. So to close up the side, okay, you have to do it very careful. Just watch what I'm doing here. It can be very tricky. You know, the front is wider than the back, so you're going to take your time to arrange it using the back piece as a guide. Okay, so next is to go and close it down with same allowance that we added. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to do that. Okay, and I've also weaved the inside so that everything will look all nice and neat. Okay, so here I've gone ahead to attach my sleeve. Is a 3/4 sleeve. Okay, I'm going to go and close up the sleeve, okay, and finish up the hem as well. So here I'm just trimming out the excesses I have on the down part of this dress, and I'm also going to go and fold that part. Okay, so this is the dress when I'm done. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it out. This is what it looks like. Going to go and iron everything all flat. Okay, so for this dress to come out really fine, you need to make it with a lightweight. What I have here is a Duchess. Okay, and it came out really nice. Okay, so this is the finished look. This dress is really very beautiful, very beautiful and elegant. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're yet to subscribe, please hit on the subscribe button and also comment. See you guys in my next. Bye.